Hey folks, Doug Blake with Body Design University. In today's video, I want to go over something with you. I keep getting questions about this all the time. And I remember way back when this whole idea of using a thumbless or a thumbed grip when you're training. And for instance, when you're doing a bench press, boy, I remember when I first started working out, we're talking about the 1980s, ladies and gentlemen, way back when. And I remember when I first started, I had somebody tell me, well, you always got to go with a thumbless grip because you'll feel it more in the muscle. And well, guess what? We're going to go over it today. And I just want to give you a couple little tips in the real world when you're training somebody. Look, when all is said and done, it comes down to safety. And when safety is at the forefront of what you're doing with your clients, then you never do a thumbless grip on an exercise where that bar could roll out of your hand, irrespective of any possible benefit biomechanically, which quite honestly, there isn't. Maybe the only issue you may have is if you go with a thumbed grip, you can see mechanically the only issue that you may have is a positioning of the thumb, right, with respect to the wrist. Is it more comfortable to do a thumbless? You see what I'm doing? Is it more comfortable to do a thumbless grip like this? Yeah, quite possibly. I know it feels more comfortable when I do it for sure, right? When I take a thumbed grip, I have to kind of move my position, my wrist a little bit, depending on how far out I do the movement, for instance. And you'll notice it's just very comfortable to go with a thumbless grip. But irrespective of that, it's not safe. Okay. So when all is said and done, when you're training, folks, and you're using a barbell or dumbbell, it doesn't really matter. By the way, even machines, right? Don't do the thumbless grip. I mean, unless you know for sure, I'm not talking about a machine, obviously, that if that piece of equipment was to fall out of the palm of their hands, the machine, whatever, falls back, the weight stack drops, whatever the case is, you don't want to have any possibility of your clients getting hurt. For sure, if you're using a barbell, and I don't care what the exercise is, right? It doesn't matter, folks. Generally, we see it on movements like the shoulder press, dumbbell shoulder presses, bench press, incline bench press. It doesn't really matter what type of pressing movement you're doing. As soon as you go to a thumbless grip, the overriding issue is safety. I know it feels a little bit better biomechanically, but safety first. And so even though I'm asked this all the time, I say the same thing. If you're a weightlifter and you're not somebody that's training, you're not worried about a paying client, just as a for instance, you do it whichever way you want. And I know for sure that you'll probably feel more comfortable with a thumbless grip, i.e. the thumb is over on the same side as your other fingers. But the overriding issue is what? Safety. So when you're training people, do not do the thumbless grip. Always go with a thumbed grip and then modify the biomechanics to suit and satisfy the positioning of the wrist at that point. There's your tip for the week. If you have any questions, please let us know. Go ahead and put it into the comments below. Also, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're just watching this on YouTube, you can go over to our Facebook group. Okay. If you have any questions, we're here to help get you to be an industry leading personal trainer and to get certified. So you just let us know. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week. Bye.